sometimes when I want to like film a new YouTube video or something like that, one of the things that comes to mind first of all before even like the fear of the camera is that, oh my goodness, I'm not the most educated person on this topic, and yeah, so I don't just like do the thing. So today my friends and I we created a group. We created a group for kind of like locking in. I know it's already August, but I I know it's already August, but I mean it's never too late to lock in. So we created this group for us to. It's kind of like a study with me session. So we'll just be on a call, and we'll talk about our goals for the next 4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours. What we're going to do in 4 hours, and then we'll stay on the call and do that task. I think it's a very great way to keep yourself accountable. Today is the first day, and today is the first day, and the meeting's about to start. Yeah, the meeting's about to start. So okay. I hope I have enough storage because it will not be nice if I'm recording this and then the thing just goes off in the middle. Are you aware that you're muted? Are you aware that you're muted, Otani?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Both of you have headsets, and I feel like the unserious person here. Say hi.
How many? Hi. How many? How many hours is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have battery.
I can barely hear you.
I can barely hear you. Unmute yourself. Unmuted. Yeah, I'm going to edit video for Instagram.
And the task I'm supposed to be working on today is to film this vlog. Then I also have a discipleship class because my church, that Celebration Church International, so my church, Celebration Church International, we have a discipleship curriculum for all members and workers, and I thought it would also be a great way for me to get a deeper understanding of the scriptures, of certain doctrines, and also just really immerse myself as like, oh, I'm actually a Celebration Church member because I've been attending the Cell Church here in Kigali. I was in one of the branches at CCI Ikeja when I was back in Nigeria for Christmas, for like the holidays, and I attended the service, I think like thrice, like between 3 or 4 times, and that was also during reboot camp. So it was like, okay, reboot camp, then after reboot camp there was church. I attended for like 3 to 4 Sundays, and I don't really remember. It was like 3 Sundays because then I traveled somewhere else, then came back to Lagos and went to Kigali, then came back to Kigali. I mean, so I haven't really been in the church long enough to really acquaint myself with like, you know, the curriculum, if that makes sense, like the curriculum of the church, you know, core values, doctrines, things like that. So the discipleship program is a great way for me to first of all go in Bible study, understand, you know, there's some questions that people ask you as a Christian. They're like, oh, there's this topic that I actually loved the best in the discipleship program so far. It was talking about how if you the question basically was, okay, so does it mean that people that have never heard the gospel are going to go to hell? And the way it was explained, I don't know if I should bring my notes right. Every time I want to do a video, I end up talking about like my Bible study notes, which I think is a great thing, sharing my knowledge with you guys. So the question was like, does it mean that people that have not heard the gospel are going to go to hell? Like, does it mean that there's no provision for, okay, they didn't know, so they're going to go straight to hell? And the way that it was explained was that, first of all, there's a way that Paul puts it. It says that there's a scripture basically that talks about even the Gentiles, they witness creation, they can see creation, they see creation, and that alone is a witness that there's a creator. I'm not quoting you correctly, I'm just paraphrasing, but even those that don't know God, you can wake up, you see the sun, you can see you see things happening, so you know that there's a creator. So that alone should pique your curiosity. But apart from that, there's also I'm going to get my notes so that I'm just going to go straight into like Bible study right now. So I'm going to grab my okay, so let me find where it is. Okay, so the whole the topic for this discipleship experience is called, basically the topic for this discipleship week, I think, yeah, this was week 1, is called soteriology, which is basically the study of salvation. And the question basically was, okay, so does it mean that people that have never heard the gospel are guilty? Or the first guiding question is, are infants and mentally disabled people guilty? And we understand that when the Bible talks about, or when basically theology talks about the original sin, it's talking about death being passed on all men, not the guilt of Adam being passed on all men. I missed this question, by the way, so I don't really know how to properly explain it yet, but the answer is basically that. Okay. The other answer was that as long as you're not in a position to receive or hear and understand the gospel, there is a different rule for you. So it doesn't mean that people that have never heard the gospel go to hell. I don't know why I launched into that, but that's like what I've been learning in disciple. That's not what I've been learning. That's just something that stood out for me in discipleship so far. The other thing that I wanted to share about, okay, I think I'm going to restart this whole vlog because I'm very tired and I feel like I've been doing nonsense. I'll probably just restart the whole thing because I don't think I can do this.